We will solve cognitive assessment on Unit 2, cognitive assessment till lesson 1 and 2 in Unit 2. Look at with me about question number 1. Choose the correct answer. Letter A, the smallest natural number is 0. Letter A, 0. Choose letter C. The smallest natural number is 0. Letter B, the opposite of the number 8 of the number negative 8 is 8. The opposite of the number negative 8 here will be what? 8. Letter B, choose with the solve will be 8. Question letter C, the greatest negative integer it will be what? The greatest negative integer is negative 1. The greatest negative integer negative 1. Choose letter A about question letter C. Okay, again letter A, the result will be letter C. Letter B, the letter result will be letter B. Question letter C, the result will be A. Again, the smallest natural number is 0. The opposite of the number negative 8 is 8. The greatest negative integer is negative 1. Look at question letter D. Which of the following is an integer? Where here we know 15 over 3 is integer because 15 over 3 it will be 5. Question letter D, choose the result P. Why? Because 15 divided by 3 equal 5. Which of the following is an integer? It will be what? 15 over 3, because 15 over 3 equal 5. Choose letter B about question letter D. Question letter E, Wael deposit of 1000 lira in a bank represent as positive 1000. Choose letter A. E, choose the result will be A 1000. What about Wael deposit of 1000 lira in a bank represent as 1000. Okay, question letter F. Which of the following is nearest to 0? Nearest to 0. Where look at the number line here. 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. It's a positive integer. Here negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. What is the nearest of 0 about choosing number here? Negative 4 or 4 or negative 3 or 2. Look at 0 and 2, the difference between them 2, and negative 3 here, the difference between 0 or the distance between 0 and negative 3 it will be 3 units, and the distance between 0 and 4 is 4 units, and the distance between 4 and 0 equal 4. Okay, in this example you want to find the number is nearest to 0. Which of the following is nearest to 0? It will be 2. You must choose letter D about question letter F. Which of the following is nearest to 0? The result will be 2. Okay, choose letter D because the distance between 0 and 2 equal 2. Question number 2, complete of the following. Look at with me about question number 2. Letter A, the smallest non-negative integer is what? 0. Question number 2, letter A, the result will be what? 0, because 0 is non-negative and non-positive number. Okay, question letter B, the greatest common factor of 4 and 8 is what? we know 8 can be divided by 4. Then 4 is the greatest common factor between 4 and 8. But if your teacher asked you about the least common multiplication of 4 and 8, you must write 8 because 8 can be divided by 4. But in this example, you want to find what? Greatest common factor. Greatest common factor between 4 and 8 is 4 because 8 can be divided by 4. Then 4 is the highest common factor or greatest common factor between them. So the result will be 4 about question letter B. Okay. What about question letter C? The number of integers between -2 and 3. Can you count with me? You want to find the number of integers. Count with me. The numbers lies between -2 and 3. Okay. First, we can write what? -1 and 0, 1 and 2. These numbers, we have how many numbers here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the number of integers between -2 and 3, it will be what? It will be 4 because we have what? 4 integers, right? 4 integers. Okay. The number of integers between -2 and 3, it will be 4 integers because we have set of numbers here, -1, 0, 1 and 2. We have 4 integers. Okay. Question letter D, the opposite of 0 is 0 because 0 is non-negative and non-positive number. Okay. Question letter D, the opposite of 0, it will be what? It will be 0. Question letter E, in the opposite number line, the integer which represents A is, look at here. In the opposite number line here, we have number line vertically. Here we have 2, 1, 0 and -1, and we must write here what? -2 and -3. He put A here, so A will be what? -3. So in this example, in the opposite number line, the integer which represents A is -3. We can write in the space -3 about question letter E. The result about question letter E, it will be what? -3. In the opposite number line, the number here will be -3. The integer which represents A, it reverts to what? -3. And what about question letter F? We have long division here. You'll find the quotient between 17,834 divided by 74. We can use the long division between two numbers here to find the quotient. We have the dividend 17,834 and divisor 74. 1 can't be divided by 74 because it's smallest. We must put 0 and 17 less than 74. But 178 greater than 74. So you must clear one digits by one digits here and ask yourself 17 divided by 7 equal 2 because 2 times 7 equal 14 and remainder 3. So we can find the result between 74 and what? And 2 because 2 times 7 equal 14. We must find the result by multiplication 74 and 2. Look at here, 2 times 4 equal 8 and 2 times 7 equal 14. 148 is less than 178. So you can write outside here in the quotient 2 and write under 178 148, and then we can find the difference between two numbers here. 8 minus 8 equals 0 and 7 minus 4 equals 3. 1 minus 1 equals 0, and then drop the next number here, drop 3 here. The result will be 303. Okay, and ask yourself, 303 divided by 74 equal what? We must clear one digits by one digits. 30 divided by 7 equal what? Equal 4. It's nearest because 4 times 7 equal 28. 30 divided by 7 equal what? Equal 4. So you can find the result by multiplication 74 and 4. 4 times 4 equals 16. 6 and carry up 1. 4 times 7 equal 28. 28 plus 1 equal 29. This number nearest to 303. You can find the difference between them, but don't forget to write 4 in the quotient. And right here 296. Find the difference between them. It will be 13 minus 6 equals 7. And 9 minus 9 equals 0. 2 minus 2 equals 0 here. Because we borrow 1 from 3 here. 10. 3 will be 2 and 0 will be 10. Borrow 1, 2 will be 9 and 3 will be 13. 13 minus 6 equal 7. And then drop the next number here 4. Then we have here 74. 74 divided 74, it will be 1. Because 1 times 74 equals 74. Then the quotient here will be 241. So the result about letter F, it will be what? 241. Understood? What about quotient number 3, letter A? Question 3, letter A, arrange the following integrals from least to greatest. Okay, we can use the number line to arrange all numbers here. We have negative 6, 0, negative 4, 4, negative 7, 3. First, we can find the least number here about negative. Okay, we can write the order. Write the order here. It will be what? From left hand side here, we can write negative 7. And then negative 6 and negative 4 and then negative 7, negative 6, negative 4, and then we can write what? The positive here where 3 and 4, but we have 0. 0 is non-negative and non-positive. We can write 0 and then 3, and the last one will be what? Will be 4. Okay, we arrange here from least to greatest. Negative 7, negative 6, negative 4, 0, 3 and 4. Understood? Okay, question letter P. Here you want to find the order from least to greatest, ascending order. We have 7, negative 7, negative 3, negative 5, 11, negative 11. Okay, letter B, I will solve it here by left hand side here. Okay, first number here, negative 11, and then negative 7 and negative 5. Negative 11, negative 7, negative 5, negative 3, and what? Look at here with me, negative 7, negative 5, negative 3, and then we can write positive 7, and the last one will be 11. It's the order here from least to greatest. I arrange from least to greatest. Okay, question number 4, find the greatest common factor and least common multiplication of 35 and 42 by using Venn diagram. Okay, first we can factorize each numbers here to find the least common multiplication and greatest common factor. First, 35, we can factorize it. 35 equal 5 multiplication by 7, and 42 equal 6 multiplication by 7, but 6 equal 2 multiplication by 3, and then we can write 35 equal 5 multiplication by 7, and 42 it will be 7 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 3. Okay, and then we can draw the circle between the common number here, 7 and 7, and then you can draw Venn diagram. Right here, Venn diagram here, circle and 2 circle here, intersection about the digit 7 here. Okay, and the remainder here 5, it was what? It was the prime number of 35. Prime number of 35, and here prime number of 42. Write 7 and remainder 2 and 3. Okay, then the least common multiplication between them, 5 times 7 times 2 times 3, and the highest common factor between them, it will be what? 7. Okay, right here. Greatest common factor, it will be 7. Okay, and least common multiplication, 5 times 7 times 2 times 3. 5 times 2 times 7 times 3. We know 2 times 5 equal 10, and 3 times 7 equal 21. 21 times 10 equal 210. So the least common multiplication between them, it will be 210. Okay, the result will be what? 210. So the greatest common factor, 7, and least common multiplication, it will be 210. Okay, understood? In the next time I will solve cumulative assessment number 6. Okay, goodbye my students.